Hi everyone, I'm Kelsie and welcome back to my channel Connecting with Spirit. So in today's video, I am going to be asking for clarity on your path, clarity for what next steps you need to take. So if you are feeling confused, you're kind of in limbo at the minute, you feel like you're in transition, that you are in between things and you're not quite sure what you need to do, what the steps you need to take are, maybe feeling a bit lost and confused, then this video is for you, because I'm going to be bringing in the energies of the angels, bringing in your healing team of lights, and I'm going to ask them to give you clarity, basically practical steps that you can take in order to move forward to get to wherever it is that you want to be. Or if you don't even know where that is, to just be given clarity, inspiration, insights into where that is. It's also for moving you towards your dreams, moving you towards your intentions, your manifestations, for fulfilling your wishes, all that really good stuff. So let's get straight into this then. So if you would like to receive these energies, please do give your permission in whatever way feels comfortable for you. And I'm just going to ask my healing team of light to connect me in to all those beautiful souls that will watch this video now and in the future. Connect me in, please. Thank you. I'm going to call in all of your healing teams of light to assist and guide and support you during this session. Going to ask them to activate a sacred space around you now, and to activate a golden dome over each and every one of us, so we're all connected and enclosed within a sacred healing space energetically, and for that to be anchored in. I am going to call in Archangel Michael for this. Calling in Archangel Michael. Calling in Archangel Michael. I'm going to ask Michael to activate whatever protection it is that you might need at this time in order to fully receive the clarity that you are seeking. So some of you might be being activated with Michael's, it's like a blue bubble, his protective shield. Others will be the armor of God. Some of you is the Anana. Or there are other Merkabas as well being activated and put around people. It just depends on where you are and what level of protection that you need. Just know that you will receive the one that's best for you at this time, and that it's going to be anchored in around you. It'll be there for as long as you need it. So I'm just going to give Michael another minute or two to do that. Seeing a lot of blue, a lot of silver, kind of white, and the diamond ray as well. Crystals, crystal ray. Yeah, and really bright white light. Kind of blindingly so. Illumination is what I'm hearing. Thank you very much, Michael. And I'm going to call in Archangel Metatron, calling in Archangel Metatron, calling in Archangel Metatron. And I'm going to ask Metatron to just lower a pillar of white light down around each and every one of you now, to anchor it in and to program it with the energy of clarity, inspiration, guidance, and receptivity. Thank you very much, Metatron. So, just taking a minute to connect in with yourself, with your heart, to set an intention for what it is that you'd like to receive for this session, what clarity you would like, if there's something specific. Clarity, advice, guidance, whatever that might be. Either say it in your mind or out loud, whichever is most comfortable. And I am going to set an intention, which is to channel angelic energy of the highest and purest love and light vibrational frequency, to bring about clarity, advice, guidance, inspiration, whatever it is that you need to receive, or those people, those souls that watch this video now in the future need to receive clarity on what next steps that they need to take on their path. And I'm talking like really clear, that the information is communicated super clearly, that there's no doubt, there's no questioning, there's no second guessing. You know what it is you need to do to move forward. All from my heart, for your highest and greatest good, and the highest and greatest good of all. Please and thank you very much. Amen. Excuse me, some clearing going on as the birds are singing. Bit of light language from the birds. So I'm just seeing it's kind of like a beam of light coming down from source straight into your crown chakra. The color will be different for everyone. So if you want to take some time just to tune into this energy, to see what you can sense with your psychic senses. So I'm seeing a lot of white lights, blue lights, silver lights, pink, green, turquoise. I'm hearing it's going to be different for everyone, depending on what clarity it is or advice that it is that you need. But it's really opening up your crown chakra. I can see it opening like a lotus almost. Flowers, petals opening, blooming. I think some of you are receiving an activation, an upgrade to this chakra. Some of you are being reconnected into source energy, like divinity, because the connection between you and, I guess, higher guidance, that there was a disconnect there, or there was energies that were trying to sabotage this connection, interference Also, some of you might have some blocks that are being illuminated and cleared by white light to enable you to receive clarity. Some sort of device for one or two of you is just being taken out and transmuted. I can feel the energy coming in super strongly in the crown, as some of you might be feeling it in the third eye as well, and throat chakra I'm hearing as well. Basically all up around the head, mental body, mind, something to do with the eyes as well. Really strange message about some of you might have glasses that you need to take off. Something about it blocking something. Or to just give your eyes rest if you do wear glasses, just take them off for a while. Something along those lines. As this energy just continues to stream in, there is some rewiring happening. I'm hearing reconnections. Also in the brain as well. Some healing happening there. In synapses, I'm hearing some work happening in relation to clarity, to help you, to support you to receive clarity. Psychic surgery happening for some of you. Very interesting. I'm seeing like a white tent being taken in and some psychic surgery is happening. As my leg goes numb, I have to move about. So I am just being shown like a blackboard, chalk. If you want to visualize that in your mind's eye, there's something going to be written on it. For some of you, for others, I'm hearing that you receive the clarity from a book. So you will be drawn to a particular book. I don't know how, if you're just going to be in a bookshop, or you maybe have some books at home, or I don't know how it's going to come about, but there will be a particular book that you will be guided to, and the clarity will be in that book. So others of you, I'm hearing that the answers lie in your Akashic. In your Akashic records. Just seeing a squirrel and a dog. Some animal omens, if either of those are resonating for you, to look up the spiritual meaning because there's a message there. And I'm just trying to get clarity on this message about the Akashic. Okay, so the information will be coming from your Akashic, but it'll be brought to you. Because I was wondering if there's a video that I needed to direct you to, where I take you into the Akashics, or if I needed to do one, or something else. But they're just saying the information is going to come from your Akashic, but it'll be brought into your conscious awareness, so you don't have to do anything. Just have to wait to receive the information. I had a little fly just land on near the camera, actually. So that's another animal omen, if anyone is resonating with that, to look up this spiritual meaning and take what resonates as your message. Just continuing to breathe as your healing teams of light finish up. Some of you may have received the clarity during this video. For others, it won't come until later. Your healing teams of light are going to bring it to you a different way, in a way that's really clear for you to understand. So it might be a case of you're scrolling through social media and you see a post and it just really captures your attention, it hits you straight in the heart, and you read it and you're like, okay, yeah, that's my message. Ways like that, they will bring the answers to you. Also hearing songs, music, to listen to the lyrics, particularly if you're feeling the energy in your heart. There's a message in the song for you. And there's just a really random message here for someone. And that is to wear blue. I guess if you're into colors, you like working with different colors, to wear blue, whatever blue color that you're feeling drawn to, and that's going to help you open up to receive the advice, the guidance, the clarity that you're looking for. As the sun comes out, some winter sun. It's very rare in Ireland. So gladly take it. Some clearing happening. Excuse me. Seems like it's very intensive work that they're doing. It's almost like, okay, we've got them now. Let's do what we need to do for the healing. Let's get in there and do all the things, is how it feels to me. Okay, I'm also hearing for some of you to get out into nature, to connect into the elements, to connect into the sun, to connect into the wind, to connect into the water, to the earth. That'll make it easier for you to receive that information that you need if you do. Connect into Gaia, like whoever it is that you feel drawn to, but predominantly to get out into nature, because it'll raise your vibration and help you to receive the clarity. I'm also hearing about getting relaxed, just allowing you to be receptive to receiving this. So I guess relaxation practices, meditation, yoga, or even exercise, dancing, hearing singing as well for some of you. All good things to do just to relax your body, quiet the mind, and just to allow that information to come to you. And others, I'm just seeing like a diary, a journal. If you do automatic writing, or if you just like journaling or writing, to do that. Because a lot of the times you channel information when you are doing that. It'll just come to you in flow. Even if you don't know what it is to write, just start writing anything that comes to your mind and just keep going, and the message will come through. So this is a general session, I guess you like. So I can't bring through specific messages, but in saying that, it's also not my style, because I like to empower you. I like to support you to connect in with yourself so that you can get the messages, and to remind you that you can do it. That you don't really need me, but I will facilitate. And support you to get them yourself. Because there is tremendous power in that. In being able to connect in and get the message for yourself. I'm just hearing like some of you might have worries that you don't sense spirit, that spirit's not there. And I'm just hearing to tell you that spirit is always there with you. They never leave you. Your spirit guides in particular, and that you will have other members on your healing team of light, and they never leave you. Sometimes it can feel like they're far away, I guess you could say. It just depends. Sometimes they take a step back to empower you, to enable you to do things for yourself, but they never leave you. They're always there. But sometimes it can feel like they're very far away. Or like you can't hear them as clearly as you usually would. Sometimes that happens if the energy is really high and you're taking in a lot of energy and you're integrating and you're kind of upgrading and all this sort of stuff. The connection can feel distant, and it's just a matter of waiting until the energy settles and the connection becomes clear again. Kind of, I find it happens in cycles, that sometimes I will be so connected and I'll hear them so clearly and I'll get the messages and I'll be like, wow. And then a couple of days later, I'll be like, are they even here? Because it seems like they're very far away and they're shouting at me from down the street, this sort of way. So if you're experiencing that, do know that it's normal. It happens, but that they're still there. They're not going anywhere. They're always there for you, so you're not alone. And you're also not alone in finding it difficult to receive the energies or the messages either. Timing also has a part to play in this, I'm hearing. Sometimes you might be asking for the information, but it's not the right time for you to receive that. And you could be waiting for a while being like, oh, nothing's happening. Did they even hear me? It's just a question of timing. That you will receive the answer when it's the right time, when you need it. Some blackbirds here. Blackbeards? Blackbirds. Some blackbirds. So animal omens. If a blackbird is resonating with you, to look it up, the spiritual meaning, and to take that, to read the message and to take whatever resonates as your message. I'm hearing happiness with the blackbird, chirping. A lot of birds out here today. A lot of animals as well, actually. A lot of animal omens. This form of divination, the animal omens, is called cryptomancy. I do have another video about it in more detail. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down in the description box. Just hearing to say that, because some of you, I realize I haven't explained it, and this might be your first video of mine that you're watching. You have no idea what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the animal omens. But it is a form of divination called cryptomancy, and for me, usually it is how the universe communicates to me, how I get my messages. And if an animal, I usually take all the animals that come to me when I'm doing healing videos, but when I'm just out and about, it's usually the animal will do something weird to get my attention, so I'll know it's a message, and then I'll tune into my heart and see what the message is. Or if I don't receive the information that way, I just look up the spiritual meaning, have a read of what is there in relation to that animal, and I take the message that resonates. So yeah, it is a really fun way to get messages. That is also another way that you might get your clarity. As this bird chirps in agreement. Okay, so they're just winding down. Both of my legs are now numb. having to adjust the camera. Finishing off the last few bits that they need to do energetically. And I'm just going to ask them to ensure that you're left grounded in your physical body, grounded into the earth, fully embodied, that your aura, your energy field is zipped up. Ooh, some clearing still happening. Excuse me, for those of you who haven't watched any of my videos, when I burp it means that the energy is clearing. It's just how I process energy. And your aura is being zipped up, so you feel strong, safe and secure within your energy fields. Just going to ask them to balance, harmonize, stabilize, recalibrate and realign all levels, layers, bodies, feels, systems of you, so that you're in alignment and receptive to receiving this clarity. And the next steps on your journey. Going to ask them that anything was opened to close it down. Healing portals, vortexes, channels, that your protection remains active for however long you need it. And if there's any energy that was brought up that needs to be transmuted, I'm just going to ask Archangel Zadkiel to transmute it with the violet flame, so that your energy field is left clear. Thank you, Zadkiel. Gonna thank you for taking part in this session. I'm gonna thank your healing teams of light, the angels, all the different energies that were present here for this. Thank you all so very much, from my heart to yours. Namaste. I'm just going to ask to be disconnected from all of your energies, giving your energy back to you. I'm taking my energy back to me. And for the healing space to just be dissolved. Okay, so that is the end of that. I hope you found it helpful, and if you haven't received your clarity during this session, don't worry, that it will come in some way, shape or form, or through the different methods that I have outlined during this session. And I hope that you can move forward in your journey armed with that knowledge and the support and guidance from your healing team, and you feel confident in taking those next steps. So do let me know how you got on by leaving me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. But otherwise, thank you so much for being here, for tuning in, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.